What's up friends, Chook here and welcome back to Bit Heroes. Hooray! So we finally got a legendary pet, which is awesome. So we have Tobert here and we've upgraded him once. So legendary pet, really good, happy with that. Now I did say that I was going to record it on camera, like in an episode like this. However, the other night I was playing and I was in bed and I noticed that I had enough gems and I thought I'd just check the store and it was on sale and it only had like a little bit, like 5 hours or something to go until it renewed, or like left the shop I should say. And I didn't want to wait for the next round of it to come up, so I just recorded it on my phone. But you still got to see the opening and all the rest of it, so I apologize for not doing that on camera, but yeah, I didn't want to wait another week or something until it came up in the shop again. So that is out of the way, which is really good. Now we're going to save up for 5,100 gems, or around 5k gems, to try it for an accessory. I'm really happy with this accessory, but obviously legendaries are better, so that's what we're going to go for. However, today is Thursday, which is Capture Rate Day. It's the anniversary, so everything is doubled. So we have 100% here, and we have our 40% on here, which is really good. So we're going to go in and try and catch ourselves some Yetis today. We're not going to go, well, we'll see how we go for time, but Yeti is the main draw card. Now, during the week, I did manage to catch 2. So I believe it was 2. Let's double check. Yeti, where are you? Hello? Yeti? There we go. Yeah, 2. So we need 3 more, and then we can fuse Fatty, which would be good. Now, I did put a poll in last video asking whether you guys wanted me to do one of 3 things. Either continue Sunday on Raid 5 Heroic, just getting legendaries and stuff like that for Luminous Stones, or do Sunday item find day again, but for World Boss instead, or go to Saturday and use the 30% capture rate to try and get more stuff for familiars. So like my personal kind of thinking is, because we're full set now, that the familiars is kind of more of a preference. But I'm happy to do whatever you guys wanted to do. Turns out the world boss was kind of lagging behind. It wasn't as popular, but the other 2 were fairly tied. So that didn't really give me an indication, because you kind of wanted both. So considering it was kind of a tiebreaker, I'm going to put a poll in this video as well. So vote on this video whether you want Raid 5 Heroic on Sunday Capture Day, or whether you want me to do like a second Raid 5 Heroic on Item Find Day, or a second Capture Rate video on Saturday. So Thursdays and Saturdays will be Capture Rate to get more familiars. So because they were even, and then World Boss was the 3rd option, maybe the people that voted for World Boss can now vote for one of the other 2, and hopefully it's not a tie. If it is a tie, I might just go for Capture Rate, just because that's my preference, but I'm more than happy to do what you guys would prefer. So now that that's out of the way, on the capture rate thing, and familiars in general, seeing it is a Capture Rate Thursday day, and this is all about familiars and fusing and everything. I've been doing Gauntlet, and I've managed to do it on 340. However, Meaty is not really packing the punch I thought he would. By packing the punch, I mean he takes punches like a champ, but he's got no damage, man. He's like, if we have a look at him, which we knew. Look at this, 94. So he takes a beating, but he doesn't really dish it out, and I kind of need that extra damage to push those gauntlets and trials a bit further. So I've resorted back to using Bobodom. I did try the Roleska, that didn't work as well, but Bobodom with 20% evade is pretty good. So if we can get Oxelroth, which is here, I've got to go into fusion for it, but here's the 40% block. In fact, we'll go in here. Here's the 40% block, or there is Zolovby, which is also 40% block with a chunk of HP and attack. So I'm thinking about keeping Meaty, obviously. I'm not going to get rid of him. I can't, I don't think. But I'll use him in certain situations and maybe frontline on PvP or something like that. But maybe either start to stable Walkham, as we've been doing, and then maybe start stabling Bobodom, because I can do that. So if we go to Bobodom, where is he? Bobo, there he is. Blagnar, that's just the axe dude from Ragnar, I think his name is, from Raid 1. Yobbo is Yetis. Once we get Fatty out of the way, we can just use Yetis. I've got a million freaking sprockets. And then Nos Dom Dom is just Nos Doodoo. So they're relatively easy to get. Like, it's only one raid fam to make a Bobodom. So we could either start stabling Bobodom as our tank, or we could go back and try and get either Astali, which is here, or Oxelroth, which is here, or we could go for Zolovby. Zolovby is the hands down the best one, but we don't have anything of him. So again, maybe let me know in the comments what you think about that. I need to focus on a tank familiar. I thought Meaty was going to be the one, but he's got no damage. So it's either stable Bobodom or go for one of these other legendaries. So let me know what you would like me to do for that. But that's enough talking and chatting about random stuff. Let's get down to catching ourselves a Yeti, hopefully. So as I mentioned, we've got 2. We only need 3 more to make Fatty. And then if we go for the Bobodom stable, sorry, I keep wanting to say fusion, but that's not right. Well, I guess it's right. We still have to fuse him. But if we're going for the Bobodom stable, we're gonna need more of him, as well as other fams as well. Let me quickly turn merchants off, and I probably also need to turn that back on after I've done my invasion. Where are you, merchants? There we are. Piss off. I don't even know why that was unclicked. So yeah, three more Yetis, and then we have Fatty, which is good. Fatty will just be for PvP and also for invasion, which will be good. Won't really help us too much for trials and gauntlets and stuff. Like I can, like you saw, I can do 340 gauntlet, trial gauntlet, whatever, but it's rough. It's hit and miss. I think if I had, you know, a leg accessory, maybe that would help a lot. But we're doing fairly well for free to play. Not spending a cent on this game to be able to do 340 gauntlet and stuff is pretty good. I'm happy with where we're at with our character. But I think we're definitely fusing Walkham up and stabling him. So we just need a better tank. So whether it's stabling Bobodom or getting one of the new ones. Fucking yes, first one. We already are in 2. It's about to be 3. Okay, we'll keep it at 2 for now. I'm coming back for you, Yeti, you son of a bitch. You're gonna join me. We're getting a Yeti in this video. I can feel it in my bones. It's gonna happen. Okie dokie, back in there. So if we do go for, say we do start going for Bobodom as well. Oh, here we go, Gobby. We could use him as well for that new fusion as well. Nope. So say we do go for the Bobodom, right? We've already got +2 Walkham, so we could go +2 Bobodom for example, and then we just got a +2 on each. And while we're going for Ragnar in Raid 1, there's a chance that we can also get Oxler while we're there. So that's kind of cool. So I don't know. Yeah, like I said, let me know. And as far as the poll, like, I'm going to be doing Raid 5 on Sunday anyway, and I'm going to be doing dungeons and raids for familiars on Saturday anyway. So it's just which one you guys want me to record. So I'm going to be doing them both. So it's just which video you guys want to see. But yeah, please comment on you know, up here in the top right, vote on that poll, because I'd much prefer to record what you guys actually want than just to do what I want. It's tempting to use to like buy the speed shoes or like a super scroll or something just to knock these out quicker, because like that movement speed from the, I mean, I wouldn't buy the shoes because they're worth gems and that's just a waste. You may as well just use a super scroll. But just the travel distance travel speed, I should say, and then the fighting speed. Like, it just takes forever to get through these things, man. Sorry, my alarm just went off. If you heard that. Okay, we completed a bounty, which is good. Free bounties are good bounties. Alright, here he is. He's going down. Whoa. That must have been a, thingy hit. Comet fell. Damn it! And we completed the last bounty. No more bounties for us. So, yeah, we'll do Yeti for today. We're already at 11 minutes because I was, you know, doing disclaimers and things at the start. So we'll do Yeti for this video, and then I'll get him off camera and through the rest of the week and everything. And then next week on Thursday, we will do, well, it depends what you guys want. If you want me to start, you know, hunting down bobodoms and stuff, then we'll do one of those dungeons. Or we can go back to Raid 2 to get Driffin. There's a whole host of things we could do. We could do Nos Doodoo for the Bobodom scam. Yeah, it all depends on what you guys vote. But for this video, we'll focus purely on that Yeti. Hopefully we get one. So I think I mentioned in a previous video that, might have even been last week, that doing Yeti, I've done like 10 plus persuasions, him coming up for persuasion, and he said no, you know, 10 plus times in a row. And then I got 2 in a row. So yeah, it does happen. I've had people during the week say to me, you know, oh, why won't this person join? Or I've tried to get, who was it? It was someone that was saying they were trying to get some boss fam, I think it was, like a dungeon boss, like 30 something times, and it just wouldn't come up for persuasion. Like, it wouldn't, they wouldn't agree to the persuasion. I was like, that's rough. 30 times. I can't remember what familiar it was there. But I guess we've all been there, right? Like, that for me, that was Grimm's. It took me so long. It took me like, yeah, 100 plus raids, dungeons, heroic dungeons, sorry, to get Grimm's. That's why I want him as a mount. That's why he was my #1 on my mount list, at least top 5 mount list. So speaking of mounts, actually, the new Jelly Invasion loot table thing, they have all the loot from the expeditions, which is good. So you can start getting set pieces and stuff in there as well. Because as I mentioned before, I was never a fan of Invasion. It was just boring because you basically just got some cosmetic, like main hand weapons usually, or you know, a helmet or something, or colored dyes for your skin or something, but fairly lackluster stuff. But now they've changed the loot tables, which is good, makes it a lot more appealing to do. And there's a mount in there now, that little red jelly dude on a pogo stick. I don't know what his name is, the guy that gives you the super scroll in town during this anniversary. So you can get him as a mount, which is cool. I had a question as well during the week, how many cosmetic mounts have I gotten? And the answer is 0. So if we go in here, so across Invasion, everything in the store, all of that, these are all the cosmetic mounts, all these pink ones, and I got nada. So they're all the mounts I have. Just these 4. Nothing else. I think we killed Yeti on this dungeon already, didn't we? I believe we did. Yes, we did. So if we go back to town quickly. And we go down here. It's this dude. This is the Jelly Infusion mount. So this is the guy that gives you the Super Scroll. Let's go back into our guild hall and go back. Get ourselves a Yeti, hopefully. So I'd be happy with 1. I mean, I'd be really happy with 3. But I'll take 1. With 100% double bonus and our 40%, and then the percent from the heroic as well. You know, we're apart from using a capture rate tome thing, which I find kind of a little bit of a waste of money. You know, we're looking good as far as persuasion chance goes, capture rate goes. No doubt, if I took declined duplicate, you know, commons and rares off, we'd just be getting a shitload of penguins and trees and turkeys coming up for persuasion. But at the moment, I don't need them. Damn it! In fact, let's do 1 dungeon with that off and see how many things that actually want to join us. Because I would think it would be a few. Crits, man. Or the one-shots, I should say. Probably not crits. Don't think we need the crit to kill these things. In one shot, at least. It was more like the proc, more than crit. Okay. Let's go into settings quickly. Let's go down to decline, turn that off, and go in and see how many things think we're cool. I don't even know how many of these guys we even have. There we go. We have 1 penguin. We now have 2 penguins. So I guess he goes with Grims to make part of Korgs. So I guess we could farm him for Korgs, but I don't need more Korgs. Well, we got a successful, you know, capture. Wasn't what we wanted, but at least we got something, okay? 2 penguins turns to 3? Sure does. Fuck, penguins think we're awesome. Well, maybe it's, you know, birds of a feather flock together type thing. You know, it's like, hey, you're a chicken, I'm a penguin, let's hang. Nah, that penguin was an asshole. He's like, you know what? Fuck you, chicken. Well, turkeys are also birds. Where's the turkey love? Maybe Yeti thinks he's a bird. Does he think he's a bird? No, he doesn't. He's like, fuck you, I'm a Yeti. I'll kick your ass, and then he realized that he had no HP. And then he died, and it was sad. Come on, turkey. Nah. No turkey love. Alright, what do we got? 3 more. We can knock out 3 more. Alright, here's the turkey. Nope. He's a funny mount, man. He's so small. And he just like goes left to right. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Alright, here he is. Come on, Yeti. We're here for you. We're not here for stupid penguins. Ah, oh, asshole. It's like he's taunting us, right? He's like, oh, I'll come up for persuasion the very first time. Of course I will. I'll say no, but I'll just like, you know, make you think that you got some luck. Okay, we have 1 tree. We still have 1 tree. So it appears that I never really farmed this dungeon for any of the lesser familiars, we'll say. In fact, I think I've only ever got one Yeti to fuse Yobbo to then fuse Bobodom, I think. So maybe I just didn't farm this place at all. Okay, 2 to go. Come on, where are you? Not up here. There he is. He's such a derpy looking freaking... Oh, okay. What up, tree? Yeah, you suck too. Come on! Come on, you son of a bitch. Okay, we got one more chance. There should be an option that, like, if you've cleared the dungeon before, and you don't need... Oh. And you don't need the lesser familiars, there should be, like, a smash button or something, right? So, like, you've cleared it before, the game has registered that you cleared it on Heroic, you don't, you know, you can't cheat or anything. It's like, okay, you completed this on Heroic, would you like to just smash the dungeon, and effectively you just use your 30 energy and it just gives you all the loot that you would have gotten from doing the dungeon. And at the end, it, like, after the loot, it says, you know, these are the persuasion chances. Would you like to persuade these guys? And so it just automates the whole thing. I mean, I guess that would just make the game super boring because you would just, like, click a button and at the end you'd be like, oh, okay, I got whatever loot. And then, yes, I'll persuade this guy. Yes, I'll persuade this guy. And then that's it. It would be good for a time save, but it would make the game incredibly boring, I guess. Because there's a lot of games that have, like, that smash kind of mechanic, but they usually involve a type of currency, right? So say, maybe not gems, but say there was another currency. So, oh, double persuasion. So there's, like, in this game there's gems and gold and you know, badges and all that sort of stuff. So maybe you could have, like, smash tokens, and maybe you get, like, 5 a day or something, and then you could just smash 5 dungeons a day. Like, you couldn't smash raids. You could just smash dungeons or trials or gauntlets or something like that if you had beaten that level before on the highest difficulty, or I don't know how it would work. But, you know, like, if this is your only mobile type game that you have, come on, oh, you bitch. If this is the only game that you have on your mobile, or, you know, even on Steam, whatever, but particular mobile, then it's probably not too bad, right? Because you know, it takes a while to get through all of your dungeons, your raids, your trials gauntlet, your invasions, your PvP, your what have you. But if you play other mobile games as well, like, it takes a long time to get everything done each day, or your daily stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Smash option, it could be, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that, because I think maybe, so you couldn't do it for everything, but if you just got, like, five tokens a day, like, you get, you know, your energy replenishes every, what, 10 minutes or whatever it is. If it was just, you get 5 and then it replenishes at, you know, that when it turns from Thursday to Friday, you just get the 5 back again. So it's not like you have 5 and you get 1 back every hour or something. It's just 5 a day. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but I don't know. I think it wouldn't be such a bad idea just to knock things out quicker. But let me know. And also, please vote on the poll as well, because I would, yeah, like I said, I'd much prefer to make the videos that you guys want to see, rather than just making videos out of, you know, what my preference is. So, yeah. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed that. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.